Darlings, it's Mummy, Sybil Brunch, and I rarely do tourettes of my own hometown for you. I really should do more because, what's more fascinating than New York City? I'm down in the Village, and I'm in the intersection of, as you can see, Waverly Place and Christopher Street. So there's Waverly Place and Christopher Street, and there you go. And a couple of interesting things here. This is the intersection of this is the strange place. First of all, down there is Sheridan Square, where the bus is heading right now. On the right is Stonewall Inn, so that gives you an idea of where you are. And there's the park right there that's become, quite notorious. This is the Northern Dispensary, which was founded in 1827, back when Greenwich Village was indeed another village. It was a separate city from New York at that time. And this is a triangular building built on that block. It's triangular shaped, as you can see. This building has the distinction of having... Now I'm going to try and walk over here so I can show you. Waverly Place goes here and here. So this building, and here's someone's photographing also, this building has the distinction, and this used to be, you could go through, this street went through this way. So I'm going to try and explain this to you. You used to be able to drive down this street and go straight through and connect with Christopher Street. So this building had the distinction of having one street on two sides of it and two streets on one side of it. So Waverly Place wrapped around and down, and this Waverly, and this goes, and then it had Christopher and 9th Street on the other side. So it was kind of an interesting thing. Tours used to say that this building had the distinction of having one street on two sides of it and two streets on one side of it. Quite interesting. The Northern Dispensary has been empty for as long as I can remember. It's boarded up and it's never used. It's just this amazing building which is just waiting to be turned into, well, I had always hoped I would win the lottery and make it into a private home. It would be the most lovely private home in the Village when I was done with it. So I had always wanted to buy it. It's 4 stories, 3 above and 1 downstairs, a sub-basement, or a basement, and then there might even be a sub-basement. But I always thought it would be the most wonderful home to have in the heart of the Village. And of course, Mummy hasn't won the lottery, so there you go. The gay parade goes along here. This is one of the places where the gay pride parade goes. The Halloween parade, the reason you're seeing barricades everywhere is that this is part of where the Halloween parade is going to go. And in 24 hours, what is it, Wednesday? Oh my God, tomorrow night. This area will be like Times Square, even if it's pouring rain. It will be Times Square. And there's Stonewall Place down there, the Stonewall Inn. I wanted to show that to you. I wanted to show this building to you because this is quite extraordinary. This was many different things, this building on the corner with Spiderweb. This building was many, many different things over the years. It was built like in 1915 or whatever and was an institute for women's higher learning, and then it became I can't remember what, a nursing school or whatever. It became a children's school. And then eventually, as I knew it in the 70s, it was an offshoot of St. Vincent's Hospital and was part of the nursing school facility for St. Vincent's Hospital. Like so much real estate in New York, it became derelict and then was bought by wealthy people and turned classic, isn't it? Classic. It got turned into a private home for billionaires, and someone bought this giant lot. Can you see? It's not a double lot. It's like a triple lot, and it's on the corner, and it's downstairs. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories at least, and I think there's a recessed story on the roof. So it's at least 6 stories, and it is, as I said, it's not a double lot. That is the size of 3 townhouses, if maybe 4. Look at the width going all the way here to the corner with Waverly. It is now a private home, and they've decorated it for the Halloween parade. You can see they've hung ghouls and goblins in the trees, and you can see the spider web, and they've done a wonderful job. I want to take you, if I can, I don't want to be killed by this cab, but I want to show you what appears to be their living room. It's funny, whenever Mummy does a tourette, people are always screaming and yelling nearby. It's like they want to be in the tourette. It's so interesting. Anyway, I want to show you this, how they finished this, because it's, oh, she's just determined. Here we go. The car is going by, and now I'm going to show you. I want you to see how they've done the living room. Look at that, a lacquered ceiling. Look at this, it looks like a hotel lobby, but that in fact appears to be a living room or one of the living rooms. It's amazing. And now we're going to walk around and you're going to see double height. Look at the double height ceilings. Absolutely huge. A double height ceiling. Breathtaking with all the coffers. And now we're going to go over here. Let's walk over here. I've got to tell you, I remember the cafes and all the little businesses along here that are long gone. Long gone. Look. Look at the chandeliers. Breathtaking chandeliers. No, that's not a mirror. That's another chandelier, just like that one. So there's two huge deco-esque ocean linery Laliki Aurifores crystal chandeliers in the lacquered ceiling. And then I want you to see this. That appears to be a kitchen upstairs with, again, look at this. Look. Can you see? I'm trying to do it. Cars are coming. I don't want to be killed. I'm going to try and do this. Look up there. Can you see the chandeliers? I'm not filming them well enough, I don't think. But I want you to see. I'm going to try and come over here. This car is coming. There you go. There's at least 3 of them. One in each window. Look at that. Look. How? Well, my camera is overexposing them. They are a vision. And then the ceiling in there is glorious tile. So it's a kitchen with tiled ceilings. That's what the reflection is up on top. I'm not filming it all well, I'm sorry. There's a sink of some sort right here in this window. Again, I'll try and focus. There you go. There. Oh, now you can see the tile. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. And then the chandelier, can you see? Well, it's overexposed. I don't know how to fix that for you. Anyway, and then the windows upstairs are dark. I am just, this is a level of wealth and sumptuousness. Greenwich Village, townhouses are being swallowed up. Townhouses that I've lived in, little tiny old brownstones that I lived in, are gone. But this building that they took, the St. Vincent's Nursing School building, and turned it into a private residence, and a 6-story private residence, which is, as I said, it's not only four lots in the front, then a townhouse would only come back to maybe the 3rd window here. 1, 2, 3, but here you've got another 3 windows. So you're talking about like 12 townhouse footprints in one house. So you're talking about, like, there's a townhouse right there. There's one. So you're talking about the footprint of basically 12 townhouses as a private home in the heart of Greenwich Village. Well, I rest my case. And you wonder why Mummy says, build the guillotines and start them up. All right, darlings, well, enough of that envy. I've got to get going home. I've got errands to do and miles to go before I sleep. It is the night before Halloween, and there you go. So I will try and do another tourette before Halloween, but if I don't talk to you before then, have a happy and healthy and safe trick-or-treating. Talk to you later, darlings. A tout à l'heure.